Hello and welcome today to Eurosatory. We're here at the Iron Cluster booth with my friend Dmytro,
Hello everyone, hello Xavier Titleman, hello to all.
the Ukrainian fighter who speaks the best French. And look behind us, what is it? It's Khartia.
It's the Khartia Corps of the National Guard, the second corps to be deployed in eastern Ukraine, in the Donbass and the Kharkiv region, and it's one of the most technologically advanced Ukrainian corps.
That means they are regrouping the brigades together in a more coordinated way than before. To have a level of command, it's the Army Corps. That's why it's the second corps for you.
Second corps.
We see the small map up there. It's the Pokrovsk area, that's right, huh?
It's the front. It's actually where the different brigades of the corps are deployed. Here is Rubij, my brigade. Here is the Khartia Brigade, Slovianska and other brigades. So we're a bit scattered across eastern Ukraine, but typically we're located north of Pokrovsk.
When you say you're one of the most technologically advanced brigades, what does that mean? Do you have access to all the most advanced equipment to be tested there?
We have all the equipment, but are always seeking more. And we're known for being the first Ukrainian Army Corps to have carried out a fully robotic operation without any human participation on the ground. And today we have this reputation, and we continue. Everywhere we can replace a human with a robot, we do it. We use all types of drones, ground drones, aerial drones, reconnaissance drones, logistics drones. We use all of these devices precisely to save the lives of our comrades and to minimize their presence in the kill zone.
So, what are you doing here at Eurosatory and here?
We are here to support our Ukrainian manufacturers who help us with all this equipment, who are the suppliers of drones and other technologies. Here we can see quite a lot of things made in Ukraine, so we come here to support them, to vouch for them with their partners.
For example, that's General Cheri behind you.
General Cheri, who is one of the biggest manufacturers of FPV drones and interceptors in Ukraine, which we use a lot on the front line. And it's a great manufacturer that's looking for partners in France and all over Europe, around the world. So we're here to support them, talk about our projects, share our experience, both with companies and with military personnel from different countries who are interested.
General Cheri, just to give you a little idea, huh? FPVs? So that's 7 million FPV drones that will be produced this year. General Cheri, that's 1 million just for them alone. And the craziest thing is that there isn't a huge cathedral-like factory, it's just small workshops here and there. So even if 1 or 2 or 10 get hit, the flow keeps going to support the buddies who are on the front line. So you use General Cheri a lot, exactly?
A lot of their FPVs, but also a lot of their drones and interceptors, which are among the best. They make interceptors that we use a lot on the front line, both against Russian reconnaissance drones and also against Shaheds.
All right, you'll show me that?
Absolutely, and very soon we'll do that. We'll go once again with Xavier to the east, into the trenches straight from Paris to the Donbass, and we'll see that.
The problem is that there are no planes. There are a few intermediate steps that are a bit slow. Opposite us, there are the guys from Skyfall presenting the Vampire.
That's right. And the Vampire that you're helping us buy, 1 per month, and the operation continues. The first one has already been delivered. We'll give you an update soon, and the others are on the way. And honestly, thank you so much for this help because it's working.
Can you show it to us? Yes, I can. So here you have the Vampire, it's a Baba Yaga, it's the most common one on the front. They produce about 100,000 per year.
Yeah, something like that too. That's the pace. And it's actually the big heavy drone, the most well-known, the most used on the front, which is now everywhere, and which handles most of the logistics operations, but also bombing on the front.
Communication relay and so on, communication.
It's a multi-purpose platform for mining, for remote mining, which is very important for mining access points, for mining the movement routes of enemy infantry, and for preventing them from advancing.
I'll refer you to the video we made near Siversk in a trench. It was tense, and that night they ran about 20 logistics missions to support those up front. Everything you mentioned was happening then. Now they're doing drone drops, interceptors. They've basically become multi-purpose platforms now. They can do everything with them. They're adding more and more sensors underneath with international partnerships, but this really saves comrades, and we don't talk about it much, but it's not just a defensive system or just logistics. Offensive military operations also use this to prevent Russian assaults and even to retake certain cities, especially in the Battle of Kupiansk You told me it was used extensively.
It was used extensively. By the way, this Battle of Kupiansk, it was our Khartia Corps that liberated Kupiansk. It's one of the recent large-scale liberation operations. And this operation was carried out with major participation from drones, especially of this size, which were used in large numbers against Russian positions, and which really smashed them, and not only prevented them from advancing, but also from holding their positions. And that's actually one of the examples of operations that rely heavily on robotics, because there are. Of course, there were other drones that were used during this operation, but it relied very, very heavily on robotics. And today, drones play the role. Well, without them, we can no longer imagine the front line.
All right, Pokrovsk, the city, it's destroyed, it's occupied. You managed to hold in the north because there were good defenses that had been prepared in the past, because now, in the end, the Russians have stopped advancing.
In fact, when we entered the Pokrovsk area, it was almost a year ago now. The positions, when we were first taking up positions, it was a bit complicated. Afterwards, when we settled in, the situation calmed down. Well, not calmed down, but I mean stabilized. And today we're able to hold our positions. We're not able to make progress, but we don't have any goal to advance today. Our goal, our duty today is to hold them. We're holding today, especially north of Pokrovsk.
And the Russians, every day, they keep launching suicidal assaults that are pointless. Every day.
Every day, it doesn't change. They've concentrated a huge amount of personnel, a huge number of drones on this sector, which is a priority for them. And they keep going every single day without stopping. And on the other hand, by the way, they've set up an electronic warfare barrier that's so strong we can't get through anymore with radio-controlled FPVs. We only use fiber optic drones like that to penetrate their positions.
So that means either we have super effective electronic warfare, which is for slightly heavier drones, or fiber optics, or artificial intelligence. Or there are a few little subtleties. I won't say everything, but basically it's communication relays. There are even now designation lasers, including for FPVs. And of course, it's made in Ukraine with the legendary effectiveness they're known for. See my other video where I discuss these topics too.
And very often it's a combination of different factors, different solutions that work. Because in every situation, in every given setup, we always improvise to find the most suitable solution at that moment. And it's a continuous process, and that's why things move so fast in Ukraine. We always have to invent something, adapt to reality, and find new solutions.
So around us, there are still things you see and you say, that's not bad, we don't have that, yeah.
Of course. But then, it's beautiful. The living room is beautiful, it's magnificent. And by the way, what's nice is to see the scale of the living room and to see that there is an awareness in the world, in Europe, in the world, that, well, the security issues are still important today, and that we are, maybe not directly, but threatened. People feel that the issue of security is coming to the forefront. So that's nice because we are. At the heart of all this, we are here. And it's good to see that there is this awareness. There are a lot of great things. I haven't been able to see the whole exhibition yet, but there are a lot of great things. Of course, it's really nice to see a strong Ukrainian presence, to see the interest it generates among visitors and other exhibitors, and to see the interest we also generate among our military colleagues from other countries. There are plenty of people who come to see us to ask how things are going and all that. And we're ready to share, actually, and we do it with great pleasure. And then there are a lot of technologies, obviously, but anything that hasn't been tested in Ukraine yet absolutely has to be tested before being applied directly.
Especially in anti-drone defense?
Especially in anti-drone defense.
But there are a few PowerPoint salesmen at the exhibition. I'm waiting for them to show how it works in the field since it's different.
That's right. No, but it's great to be here. I was supposed to be in Donbass, but I'm in Paris. But we'll go there together soon. What's more dangerous? I don't know.
My friend, thank you. It's because there are soccer matches going on right now. That's why you never know. It could end badly.
Last night at midnight, we were in the Barbez subway. It was interesting. But it's okay. We're from Ukraine. Yeah, I don't remember anymore.
We're not discussing that. All right, my friend.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Xavier. We'll see each other soon on the channel. I'll also share the link since RubyJ is now on Twitter, X, and YouTube. It's actually one of the biggest YouTube channels in Ukraine. You just need to learn a bit of Ukrainian, but apart from that, everything's fine.
And there's automatic translation as well.
All right then, see you soon. Bye.
Ciao.